Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on AM 790 right here in Memphis, Tennessee on the Odyssey family of radio stations. And as you can tell, my voice, I'm doing great. I'm getting back. Cancer-free. Shingles are getting a little better, ready for opening day of deer season on Monday. But my voice is still the Godfather voice, and I don't know. I tried to sing at church Wednesday night, and I can hit all the high notes. That's really different.
You get many requests?
One.
For not singing?
Yeah, my wife told me to be quiet. Okay. Hey, we got some special guests in the room here. I'm thinking one's coming in, we get two, but that's good because we got a special event coming up on November the 12th. Gene Smith is very involved with, and we have been involved with at Outdoors with Larry Ray over the years. And I know that Dave Gabbard, listening in Lexington, Tennessee, knows of this event. But we've got Randy McCormick and Terry Badgett in studio with us, sharing a microphone. I hope they both had their shots. They're awful close over there together. Just don't breathe on that. But thank y'all guys very much. And Terry, tell us what's going to happen on November the 12th.
Well, Larry, on November 12th, Mid-South Quail Forever are going to have a youth hunt. It is no charge to the participants, but we do get grants from the Friends of the NRA.
Yes.
And through our group, we have the money to put on this event. It's any kid that has their hunter safety.
Uh-huh.
And
ages? What age are we talking about?
Between about 9 and 18. As
okay.
long as they're 18 and under, they can make it.
Okay. All right. And it doesn't cost them anything, right?
It does not cost the participants anything.
And we feed everybody, too, don't we, Terry?
Yeah, we do feed everybody.
You always mention that, don't you?
Sure.
Gene's going to bring up the eating part. But
always.
But tell us, Randy, your part in this, so what makes this such a good event?
Well, actually, Larry, this is something where young hunters can learn a lot from experienced hunters with experienced dogs.
Yeah.
And they can learn, of course, our first fundamental is safety.
Safety, yes.
So they learn gun safety, and Gene's familiar with that. And, aside from that, they learn how to hunt, how to clean their game, how to care for it, and how to cook it.
That's what I think. And it's a full morning, right? You guys, what they get there about 8 or so? Is that right?
About 8 o'clock.
And you give them Gene, you...
Yeah, I give them a safety talk. Then some of them talk about the safety about the dogs.
Uh-huh.
Then we go shoot clay pigeons, see how they can handle a gun.
Okay.
Then we pair them up with different leaders, but with the dog and whatever. And it's fun to watch the dogs work.
Oh, yeah.
And you remember Danny Walker? He used to help us.
Yeah.
And he'd always hold the kid's shirt tail to let him know shoot or don't shoot.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing,
Yeah.
He may not be able to hear you, but he can feel it when you jerk your shirt tail.
Now, and the shotguns, or they bring their own? They have you out there? What do y'all got on that? How's that work?
We will probably have a couple of guns out there for
the
All right. hunters to share.
Yes.
We'll give them one shell at a time. We'll let them know when they need to load their gun.
Uh-huh.
When the dogs go on point, we'll bring them up to the dog and then flush the bird and let them shoot.
Some of these kids have never done this before, right, Terry?
Correct.
I mean, and the thrill to me is probably for you guys is not only just watching those dogs work, but seeing the enthusiasm in the kids. I mean, because they may not know what to expect, but this may be the start, Randy, of maybe future hunting.
That's true, and one of the things we see from this event is that they will also contribute to or come to our YHEC event, which is a youth hunter education course, and that's usually held in the spring, and we have various activities there.
Yeah,
including orienteering, safe, unsafe stands, just a myriad of things. And it's really great to see these people come back year after year.
Yeah, you make friends. Some of these kids could become volunteers. You guys been doing this a while, hadn't you, Randy?
Close to 20 years.
Right,
close to 20 years. Now, Gene, you've been involved with this so many times. What's the good thing about this?
Well, he's right. Get the kids and the dogs and the professional hunters. I mean, these guys know their stuff because only dogs I ever hunted over was beagles. I never hunted over bird dogs.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
One time we had some some pheasant out there. And they put the pheasant underneath the milk carton, and boy, you better be ready because when he takes off, he takes off.
So where do you get the dogs are owned by certain volunteers, right? I mean, is that the way it works, Terry?
Yeah, Larry, that's correct. There are several members in the chapter that will be there with their own dogs.
Okay.
And we'll do this at Payne's Quail Farm.
Payne's Quail Farm.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And
those guys are great.
They are.
They let y'all use that facility, and if nobody's ever seen that facility, it's a pretty good facility.
Yeah, we did the clubhouse years ago, and it looks nice.
Right.
Yeah, and so the kids themselves, will they go out in shifts? How does that work? I mean, 2 at a time, 3? How do y'all handle that?
We usually have groups of 3, depending on how many that we have, and they'll just alternate shooting as we come up on birds.
Yes. Okay. So what do you guys get out of this, Randy? I mean, far as what's the plus side from you guys as a volunteer?
Well, tremendous satisfaction in seeing a young generation grow up appreciating the outdoors, safety, and hunting.
Yeah.
We've kind of gotten away from that in a lot of ways.
Yeah, we have.
People are urbanized, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But we would like to see people get back to their roots.
And this is the roots. And if you recognize Randy's voice, he's got a good radio voice.
Yes, he does.
You know,
FM voice.
Yeah, he's got a deaf. I'm not going to say about the face, but I'm going to say about the voice. You know, and tell our listeners, you're kin to somebody that all of us loved.
I'm kin to Bad Dog McCormack.
Yes, yes.
And my voice has been compared to Sam Elliott.
Right, yeah.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. If I knew, now I got somebody I can find that can hit those low notes besides Frank Barton over in Arkansas.
There you go.
You know,
well, Dodge Ram.
Yes, that's right. Hey, but we're happy to have Randy McCormick and Terry Badgett in with us this morning on Outdoors with Larry Rays. We talk about a Quail Forever. And you guys are still meeting, I guess, at the existing Pro Bass stores as my friend Michael Alvarado makes me say, the existing store. Do you guys still meet once a month? Is that right, or what do you?
Yes, we try to have a meeting once a month, Larry. Usually on the third Thursday of the month at Bass Pro.
Yes.
On Macon around 6:30. It's in the back room.
And you guys can always use some new members, right?
I mean, we can definitely use some new members.
Because there's such a, we all grown up. Of course, I grew up squirrel hunting with my uncle, but then I grew up shooting behind dogs, and I remember one of my good friends said the thing you do, first thing is you don't shoot your partner, then you don't shoot your guide. And for sure, don't shoot the dog.
Do not shoot the dog.
Do not shoot the dog is first.
The dog is first, right?
That's right. Dog is
exactly.
first. Yeah.
It's big like that. So, guys, tell our listeners out there how they can get information about this. And we're going to post this on my website, LarryRay.com, to get interest up. Because these folks need some participants. It's a great event. It's free. Got to have that hunter safety course taken. Mostly, probably by Gene Smith's done most of you guys, but tell our listeners how they get information.
All right, our website is MidSouthQuailForever.org.
Okay.
There'll be a phone number on there that you can call Walker Morris.
Yes, Walker.
And it's also posted on our Facebook page, Mid-South Quail Forever.
Put that information down, folks. And again, it's November the 12th. But I know you guys need to know before then. You don't want so. I guess I don't know if anybody can show up or not, but let these guys know in advance so they can be prepared for how many hot dogs Gene has to eat.
Yeah.
And ammunition and guns.
Ammunition and firearms.
We furnish safety equipment, shooting glasses, and earplugs.
You do? Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yes, and it's just a great event, and the Payne Quail Farm is
Beautiful place.
Well, it's out Oakland. Where is it there?
Arlington.
Arlington.
It's next to Barrett's Chapel Elementary School.
Yes, a great venue, and then of course he kind of mentioned in there one of our favorite events is WIHEC.
Yes, sir.
Coming up in the spring, so this has got to get you. The season opens, folks. It's hard to believe the quail season will be opening very soon. Rabbit season will be opening very soon. Of course, the deer goes forever. Anything else we need to cover over there, guys?
Just that we do have several or a couple of youth events a year with the WIHEC and the youth hunt. We do have some other events or little small events coming up at our training ground in Oakland. We're going to have a dog training day.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about.
Coming up November 5th.
November the 5th. I knew you had something in Oakland, near Oakland.
That's fun
Right.
to watch, too.
And
if you've never seen dogs work, you can't go to Ames Plantation. You can go watch it here.
Yeah, there's nothing better than watching those dogs. Terry, Randy, thank y'all for being with us on this Saturday morning. Nothing but success for you guys, and we'll do what we can for you, okay?
All right. Thank you very much, Larry.
Larry, I want to tell you, Shelby, I like this story.
You better hurry.
One little girl was shooting last year. I found out she played clarinet.
Uh-huh.
And she said she kind of liked the piano, but she didn't like the piano. I said, well, Elton John didn't like the piano either. She said, who's Elton John? And her daddy said, well, he played in The Lion King.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. Going to come right back and talk about this weekend's Young Sportsman's Deer Hunt on Outdoors with Larry Ray.